Brenda's bonkers. I know you've been waiting for the agoraphobia video, but you're going to have to wait a little bit longer for that. Today is a special day because it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I know we're all excited about that. I know I am. So I'm going to talk about my breast cancer journey. So when I was about 12 or 13, I had a breast lump. And I told my parents, and we went to the doctor, and they ended up doing surgery on me. And it ended up being fibrous tissue. So I didn't have breast cancer. I was really scared. I thought I'd wake up without a breast, because my parents got to make decisions for me. So that was really scary. So fast forward about 5 years ago, my mom had breast cancer. She had stage 1 breast cancer. And I always kept thinking worried about me having breast cancer. So I did my mammograms, and over the years they've called me in for different lumps and so forth, and they were nothing. Well, about a year ago, a little over a year, about a year and a half ago, I went in and they found a lump through my mammogram. At the same time, they also found a tumor on my spine through doing some x-rays. So they thought the two might be connected. So I went in for my, what do you call that, where they take a little piece of it out. Anyways, they took a little piece of it out, and they came up and they said that it was atypical ductal hyperplasia, which is a precancer. So they wanted to cut out that lump. So I went into surgery and they cut out that lump. And then they called me back and they told me that I had breast cancer from that lump that they took out. Then I had to go through surgery again. So this time it was called ductal carcinoma in situ, a stage 0 grade 1 breast cancer. The earliest breast cancer you could possibly get. So I was very lucky. So it was good that I was doing my mammograms and my MRIs and breast MRIs. So they took those out.
2025.
Whoops.
China and Russia takes a...
Things keep popping up on the computer. So anyways, so they removed that, and they only came up with a 0.5 millimeter margin. They like to have margins of 3. But if they were going to do surgery a third time, they were just going to remove my breast. And I didn't want that. So we went with the 0.5 margin and radiation. So I went through 3 weeks of radiation. It was every single day. And that was all down at the VA. I did get transportation from the DA, the Department of Disabled American Veterans. Gave me rides every day. So I was very grateful for that. But that ended back in September of last year. Then in January, I had a PET scan, and that came out that I didn't have any cancer. Also, the genetic testing came back, and it said that it was not genetic. So it was something environmental that caused it. It's not genetic, even though my mother had breast cancer. As far as service connectability, they denied me. The government said that I was not service connected. That it wasn't because of my service in the military that caused it. So I don't know what caused it. As far as the back tumor, it was still growing. That was part of the reason why they did the PET scan in January. Came out that it's non-cancerous, and they're just going to leave it. So it has nothing to do with my breast cancer, what they thought it did, which is a good thing. So that's just non-cancerous. It's just a tumor. So it's important to get mammograms. It's important to get breast MRIs. I'm getting a breast MRI done in November. I'm a little bit worried about it, and I'm going to talk to my doctor next week when I go, because the meds for the psych med that I took gave me breast issues as a side effect. And so now I have little lumps in my breast. I don't think that has anything to do with the breast cancer, but I'm concerned about it. It's just something that I need to talk to them about. I'm sure the swelling and stuff will go down now that my med has changed. That was part of the problem, was the med causes that as a side effect. So remember to get your mammograms. They're important. Even men should have mammograms, because men can get breast cancer as well. So this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, the month of October. So like and subscribe, and have a great day. Bye.